If you feel blood flow slowing down, if your feet and legs tingle, feel cold or go numb right when you need them the most, you are not alone. That heavy swollen feeling or the pins and needles sensation is your body sending a clear signal. It's the circulation in your extremities struggling to keep up, and it's one of the most common complaints I hear from seniors. But what if I told you there's a simple, single 1-minute daily fix you could do right now sitting in your favorite chair that could dramatically change that? A simple, gentle movement that acts like a pump to push life back into your tired legs and restore healthy blood flow from your heart all the way down to your toes. We're talking about more energy, less pain, and saying goodbye to that constant irritating numbness. This isn't about running a marathon or taking dangerous pills. It's about understanding the simple, elegant mechanics of your body and giving it a gentle nudge. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening inside your veins and show you this fix that could change your daily comfort immediately. Hello, I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill, and for over 3 decades, I've dedicated my life to helping seniors not just manage aging, but truly thrive. My philosophy is simple. The body is designed to heal, and often the most powerful solutions are the most gentle and natural ones. I've seen firsthand how quickly simple changes can reverse years of discomfort, and today we're focusing on one of the body's most essential life forces, your circulation. So why does this happen with age? Why does the tingling and numbness start? Think of your circulatory system like a vast network of plumbing. You have your arteries bringing fresh oxygen-rich blood down, and you have your veins bringing the used blood back up to the heart and lungs. When we're young, this plumbing is wide, flexible, and perfectly clean, but as we age, a few things happen. First, the inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium, starts to stiffen and become less responsive. This is where a crucial molecule called nitric oxide is made, which acts like a relaxant to keep your vessels wide and open. Less nitric oxide means narrower, stiffer pipes. Second, gravity is a relentless foe, especially for the return trip from your feet. Unlike your arteries, which have the powerful push of your heart, your veins rely heavily on tiny valves inside them to stop the blood from flowing backward. They also rely on the movement of the surrounding muscles to squeeze the veins and push the blood up. We call this the venous muscle pump. When you're sedentary, when you sit for long periods, that pump stops working and the blood begins to pool, especially in your lower legs and feet. This pooling is what causes that heavy, swollen feeling, and the reduced flow means your nerves aren't getting the oxygen they need, leading to the numbness and tingling. It's like a traffic jam right in your lower body. Most seniors do not know this next part. It's not just the arteries that matter, it's those tiny vein valves that are the true secret to reversing the flow issues. It's a misconception that poor blood flow is only a problem for people with major heart issues. Even healthy aging reduces the elasticity and efficiency of the smaller vessels. This gradual decline is perfectly normal, but it's also perfectly fixable, especially the part that relies on your muscles. The reduced oxygen reaching the nerve endings, that's the painful numbness, is a form of distress signal. Your body is asking for a change, a movement. The good news is that we don't need intense exercise. We need targeted, gentle movement that reactivates the muscle pump without straining your joints or your heart. Understanding this simple physics of pressure and movement is the key to our fix. Now for the main solution, the 1-minute daily fix that restores blood flow and vitality to your lower body. We are going to specifically target the deepest muscles in your calves and feet, the ones that are directly responsible for the biggest squeeze on your veins, reactivating that venous muscle pump we just discussed. This is an exercise you can do right now, sitting down. I call this the ankle rocker and toe splay. Step 1, the rocker, seated calf activation. Sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor. Now, without lifting your toes, lift your heels as high as you can, squeezing the muscles in your calves. Hold for a count of 2, feeling the gentle squeeze. Now slowly lower your heels and immediately lift the balls of your feet and your toes as high as you can, pivoting on your heels. You are essentially rocking your feet back and forth from heel to toe in a controlled rhythmic motion. This back and forth motion uses the calf muscles to act like a piston, forcing the stagnant blood up and out of your lower legs. Do this rocker motion 10 to 15 times, making sure you feel the muscles working. Stay with me, the next solution is even better. But first, the secret to making this specific fix work even better is in the very next step, the Splay. Step 2, the Splay, foot and nerve activation. After the rocker, keep your feet flat on the floor. Now try to actively spread your toes apart as wide as possible, holding that Splay position for 5 seconds. Then scrunch your toes tightly together. Repeat the Splay and scrunch 5 to 10 times. This simple movement, the Splay, does 2 powerful things. It improves the microculation in the tiny vessels of your feet, and it stimulates the nerve endings, which is crucial for reducing numbness and improving balance. The combination of the deep muscle pump from the rocker and the nerve stimulation from the Splay is the complete 1-minute fix. Do this once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once before bed. The science is simple. Movement creates pressure. Pressure forces blood flow, and consistent, gentle movement is better than occasional hard movement. If you're already feeling the difference just by trying that little movement, please consider hitting the like button. It helps this important health information reach more people who need it. Movement is one piece of the puzzle. The internal health of those blood vessels is the other. We must feed the endothelium to help it rebuild and stay flexible. This comes down to a few key nutritional supports. First, let's talk about nitric oxide. Again, this molecule is the primary relaxer of your blood vessels. The body makes it from a compound called ligonine, and you can boost your levels naturally. The best food sources are leafy greens like spinach, kale, and arugula, which are packed with nitrates that your body easily converts into nitric oxide. Beets are perhaps the #1 source, and a simple glass of beet juice can have a noticeable effect on your circulation and even your blood pressure. Second, we need to protect those blood vessel walls from damage. That's where vitamin C and vitamin E come in. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, which is a structural component of your capillaries and veins. Think of it as the cement for your blood vessels. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that helps prevent the oxidation of fats in your bloodstream, which can contribute to the stiffening and plaque buildup in your arteries. You find these in citrus fruits, bell peppers, almonds, and sunflower seeds. Keep watching. The biggest mistake people make is coming soon. But right now, let's talk about the one surprising spice you probably have in your cabinet that science proves thins the blood and improves circulation. Finally, consider omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon or in supplement form. These are essential for reducing overall inflammation in the body, which directly impacts the health of your endothelium. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a major enemy of good circulation. Reducing it through diet helps your blood vessels stay smooth and wide. A supplement I often recommend for seniors struggling with numbness is alpha-lipoic acid, or ALA. This is a powerful antioxidant that has been extensively studied for its ability to improve nerve function and reduce the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy, especially when the numbness is related to poor blood flow and nerve damage. It directly feeds and supports the health of the nerve sheaths. Beyond the 1-minute fix, there are simple secondary solutions you can easily integrate into your day to keep blood flow moving. The first is water intake. Simple dehydration makes your blood thicker and stickier, which makes it harder for your heart to pump and harder for it to flow through tiny capillaries. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day or more if you are active. Don't wait until you're thirsty. If you're thirsty, you're already behind. The second is tension release. Many people, when sitting, subconsciously tense their leg, buttock, or hip muscles. This tension acts like a tourniquet, pressing on the major blood vessels that feed the lower leg. Simply getting up every hour, even just to walk a few steps to the kitchen and back, releases this tension and gives your circulation a massive necessary boost. Remember, motion is lotion for your joints, and it's a pump for your veins. You may think this next tip is too simple, but it's what professional athletes do after every game to maximize their recovery, and it works wonders for senior circulation too. A third very effective secondary solution is a warm foot soak. The warmth causes your blood vessels to dilate or widen, which immediately increases blood flow to the area. A 10-minute soak in warm water at the end of the day can be incredibly soothing and help move stagnant blood out of your feet. Adding a few drops of rosemary or peppermint oil can enhance the effect because these oils are known to gently stimulate circulation. The most common related subpro to poor blood flow is peripheral neuropathy. This is the medical term for damage to the peripheral nerves, which are the ones that send messages between your central nervous system and the rest of your body, including your feet and legs. When circulation is compromised, those nerves literally starve for oxygen and nutrients. That's the numbness, the burning, and the tingling. To fix the nerve problem, we must do two things: restore circulation and feed the nerves directly. We've covered circulation with the ankle rocker. To feed the nerves, we turn back to nutrition and gentle physical stimulation. In addition to alpha lipoic acid, consider B vitamins. The B complex, particularly B12, B6 and folate B9, are absolutely critical for nerve health. They help build and maintain the protective sheaths around your nerves. Seniors are often deficient in B12, as absorption can decline with age, so a quality supplement is often necessary. Most seniors are taking a B complex, but they're not getting the right form of B12, and that simple difference is why their numbness hasn't gone away yet. I'll explain the right form in the Advanced Fixes section. Finally, we need gentle nerve stimulation. Using a textured foot roller or a simple tennis ball and rolling your feet over it for a few minutes while seated can help improve sensation and activate the nerves in a healthy, gentle way. It's a form of physical therapy you can do at home to remind your nerves how to fire properly. Now we move into some advanced strategies that can supercharge your circulation routine. These are things that move beyond the basics and address the entire system. First, let's address the B12 issue I just mentioned. If you are taking B12 and still feel numb, you may not be absorbing it well. The key is to look for supplements that contain methylcobalamin, which is the biologically active form of B12, rather than the synthetic form cyanocobalamin. The methyl form is much easier for the body to use immediately, especially for those with digestive issues common in older age. Second, a powerful advanced technique is diaphragmatic breathing or deep belly breathing. This might seem completely unrelated to your feet, but it's a game for your entire circulatory system. When you breathe deeply using your diaphragm, you change the pressure inside your abdomen and chest. This change in pressure acts like a vacuum, helping to literally suck the blood from your lower body back towards your heart. Try this. Lie flat on your back, place a hand on your belly, and breathe in slowly through your nose, making your belly rise. Exhale slowly through pursed lips. 5 minutes of this deep breathing every day significantly helps your venous return. You might think of deep breathing as just for stress, but scientifically, it's one of the most powerful and free ways to boost the return of blood from your legs. The third advanced fix is elevation. Simply put, gravity is your enemy, so occasionally make it your friend. When you sit in the evening, elevate your legs so your feet are above the level of your heart. Even raising them just 6 to 12 in can dramatically reduce swelling and help drain that pooled blood, allowing fresh blood to flow in easier when you lower them. Aim for 15 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. It's just as important to stop doing things that hurt your circulation as it is to start doing things that help it. Let's talk conversationally about some of the most harmful habits I see in my senior patients. The absolute worst mistake is prolonged sitting. Your body was not designed to sit for 8 hours straight. Every hour, I want you to set a gentle alarm and just get up. Walk to the window, stand, stretch, or do the ankle rocker. The sheer pressure of sitting for too long compresses the blood vessels in your hips and thighs, starving the lower legs of proper flow. Another major mistake is crossing your legs. This is a simple habit, but it severely compromises blood flow. When you cross your legs, you are physically pressing on the large femoral artery and vein in your thigh, which acts like a crimp in a garden hose, dramatically reducing the flow to the lower leg and increasing your risk of vein problems. Try to sit with both feet flat on the floor or slightly propped up. We've covered the fix, the nutrition, and the advanced strategies. If you've learnt something new today, please share this video with a friend or family member who might also be suffering from numbness or swelling. Finally, a sneaky mistake is wearing tight clothing or shoes. Anything that constricts your circulation, tight socks, tight waistbands or shoes that squeeze your toes is working against you. Look for compression socks if recommended by your doctor, but avoid anything that leaves a deep indentation or is simply too tight. Your clothes should support, not restrict, your natural blood flow. To give your circulation a fine or powerful boost, here are a couple of science-backed boosters that have strong research behind them. First, let's talk about Pique Noir, which is a French maritime pine bark extract. This incredible substance has been shown in human studies to significantly improve the health of the endothelium and seal leaky capillaries, which helps reduce swelling and edema in the legs. It's an advanced natural form of support for your vein structure. Second, consider L-citrulline. While we talked about l'arginine, which directly makes nitric oxide, L-citrulline is actually converted into l'arginine in the body, and it often raises nitric oxide levels more efficiently and sustainably than l'arginine supplementation alone. This means better, wider and more flexible blood vessels, which is the ultimate goal for improving blood flow. We are about to put all these pieces together into one simple daily routine. But before we do, make sure you know that the best time of day to do the ankle rocker is actually right after a bath or shower. Third, and this is a simple one, regular use of cayenne pepper. This spice contains capsaicin, which is what gives it heat. When consumed, it can help dilate blood vessels and assist in the distribution of nutrients throughout the body. A simple pinch in a glass of warm water or added to your meals is an easy natural booster. It's time to put it all together into one simple, manageable daily routine. I want you to stop seeing this as a bunch of separate tasks and start seeing it as one smooth flow of care for your lower body. Morning routine. Start your day with a tall glass of water. Take your B complex and alpha lipoic acid supplements with a nitrate breakfast like a green smoothie or a beet shot. After you get dressed, perform the ankle rocker and toe splay fix for 1 full minute to kickstart the muscle pump and get your circulation going for the day. During the day, set a gentle alarm to get up and move every hour, even just a few steps. Don't cross your legs. Ensure you are sipping water consistently. Afternoon boost. Around mid-afternoon, when energy starts to dip, perform the ankle rocker and toe splay again. This is also a perfect time to do 5 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing while sitting or lying down for an internal circulatory boost. Evening wind down. In the evening, perform a warm foot soak for 10 minutes. Afterwards, while watching television or reading, elevate your legs above your heart level for 15 minutes. Before you climb into bed, perform the ankle rocker and toe splay one last time to ensure a good night of blood flow and reduce nighttime cramps. This entire plan, when put together, takes less than 30 minutes total out of your day, and most of it can be done passively while you're already sitting. It's a complete solution focused on movement, nutrition, and strategic positioning. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not too old to experience a complete renewal of comfort and energy in your legs and feet. The human body, particularly the circulatory system, is incredibly resilient. It responds beautifully to gentle, consistent care. That numbness, that tingling, the heaviness, it's not a final sentence, it's a signal, and you now have the solution. Start small, commit to that 1 minute daily fix, and I promise you will begin to notice a difference. Imagine stepping out of bed without the pins and needles, or sitting comfortably through a long movie without the restless urge to move your feet. That feeling is within your reach. Believe in your body's ability to restore itself, and let's work on restoring that vital blood flow together. If this video has brought you hope, or if you found this information helpful, please let me know. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future senior health tips, and leave a comment below telling me the first thing you're going to do, the ankle rocker, the beet juice, or the deep breathing. I love reading your success stories.